Canceling Michaela because she's chopped in person is crazy.
Damn.
Crazy.
Your favorite influencers that you look up to and you think that they're gorgeous most of the time are ugly.
Does anyone else notice that the real pretty people on social media aren't that pretty in real life?
Weirdo.
Nobody looks the same online as they do in person.
Where you at, Berto?
Nobody's pretty in person anymore, and it's getting hard to ignore.
The internet is having a brutal conversation about how people look in person.
Michaela Nogueira's filter that she posted and then what we saw on the red carpet,
Oh my God,
still is my fever dream.
I'm not gonna lie, this is actually crazy. I really was about to get on here and try to save face, but oh my God. This is bad. That is bad.
And my paralysis demon.
And it's not just one person, it's becoming a pattern. The conversation usually starts with a clip of an influencer or celebrity that wasn't filmed under their control. And since it didn't come from their setup, their angles, or their edits, we're seeing what happens when the camera isn't in their favor.
Your favorite influencers that you look up to and you think that they're gorgeous most of the time are ugly. Probably 90% of the time.
The think pieces are circulating, the comments are turning into a full analysis, or just straight up bullying.
Where's this? Wait.
Damn. No.
Get ready with me and
I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's sad to see, because I think really what's happening, bro, and I think it's more primarily in like the female community, is like y'all be falling in love with a version of yourselves that isn't real. The version that y'all be touching up on Instagram, y'all are forgetting that is not a mirror, bro. That is the version that you made and twisted and turned to bend to, you know, to look how you want it to look. Y'all need to also remember to love and appreciate the motherfucker that's actually in the mirror, because that's what's happening. Motherfuckers are forgetting how they look in real life. It's crazy.
This is who showed up to the carpet. Miss Hannah Bellfire Nogueira.
They being mean
and
though,
now,
bruh.
You Look Different in Person has officially become the new first impression, because people are meeting your online face before they meet you.
So I went to an influencer event a few months ago, and there was a really big TikToker, and I've been watching her since the pandemic. The thing was when I actually met her in person, I was like, oh my goodness.
And when those two don't match, people take it very personally. In today's video, we're gonna look at what happens when the most honest version of your face turns into the least expected.
Oh my God. Damn. Michaela, they doing you dirt in these streets, gang.
One. Quick disclaimer, I really don't like the idea of creating a video and discussing or critiquing only one person. In this case, Michaela Nogueira. Hence why in every video where I'm talking about a celebrity or an influencer, I'll include 2, maybe 3 examples, because it never gave let's dogpile on one person.
Respect.
But in this situation, Michaela became such a strong example that once you see it, you won't need another one. So, as always, let's give grace, but we do run a very strict program over here, so let's keep the comments classy. Welcome to the Girl Talk You Didn't Know You Needed.
At the end of the day, man, this is all for discussion purposes. We're not here to bully nobody. We're not here to make nobody feel less than. But, you know, when something's real, it's real. Let's talk about it.
Now for you to take that next step. In the past, the idea of looking good for the camera was a tale as old as time. We've always wanted to be seen in our best light. It's just that back then, people used the lens to witness the person that they've already seen in person.
When you're out with a beautiful girl, take her picture. You don't have to say anything, just aim and snap. She'll get the idea. Taking somebody's picture is a really modern way to pay a compliment.
And film didn't give you a second chance. There were no screens to check if you blinked, no delete button if you wanted to try that again. The pictures were grainy.
You know, that's one thing that you can appreciate about the old folk pictures and videos. There really was none of that. Oh, let me look at myself while I'm recording. Let me, you know, see how I did this and retake it. Like, nah, you really had to take those pictures, and then to even know what the pictures look like, you had to go take them in and get them done. So it really was one of those things where it was just like, hey, this is the real raw you. There is no mess ups. There is no redos. If the film only got 20 shots, then nigga, all we got is 20 shots. And chances are, you don't want to waste all 20 shots in one setting. So it was really kind of one of those things, snap, go, it's over with. But when I look back at like my old photos, you know, me being a kid or whatever, it's like they always look so candid and cute and, you know, adorable and just more pure, versus now it's like, oh no, I didn't like this, retake it. There's almost a level of not being authentic when you think about it like that, because it's like we are forcing it to be a perfect moment, versus back then it was like we just took the picture and that was it.
You come by the fucking door? Are you fucking serious?
Live streaming on Twitch. Link in the description. Where you at, Berto?
Sometimes a light leak washed out the whole shot, and you wouldn't even know until you got them days later.
What a day!
Let's take a lot of pictures, okay?
Because your memories are important, and because they happen only once, they deserve quality processing. Let's mail the film tonight, okay? With convenient Kodak mailers. Just drop in your Kodak color film, stamp, mail to Kodak, and Kodak will mail your prints right to your home. What a shot!
It was just a simple click that caught you exactly as you were. Because back then, you didn't have the option to go back and fix everything. But thanks to Clover, the sponsor...
That was good. Yo, that was good. Yo, brand deal placement is getting good, shorty. Didn't even sense that one. Nice. Get your money, girl. I'm gonna get mine too.
Fuji entered the war against Kodak with its launch of a disposable camera. The concept was just new to Americans, and both companies were betting it would be the next big thing in photography.
And not only could you conveniently capture the real you could conveniently capture the moments around you. People took them to the beach, weddings, family vacations. And overall, the camera was really about getting a decent picture instead of trying to perfect that picture.
Disposable cameras were everywhere back in the day. You'd take them to birthdays, weddings, parties, really, any event worth remembering. No one had phones in their pockets, just those little plastic cameras. You'd snap a few photos and hope for the best, then wait days to get them developed. The fun was in the surprise. Half the shots were blurry, someone's eyes were closed, but it didn't matter.
I also want to mention...
bro, I'm telling you, this was a good time to be alive, bro. This was a good time to be alive. I feel bad for some of you guys. Some of you guys really didn't get to experience this.
That these photos weren't meant for an audience. They stayed in shoeboxes or family albums, maybe your dresser, and you didn't obsess over them, okay?
I know my sister sent me some photos. I'm gonna look for them around.
But over the years, though, the camera advanced and moved from the back of the device to the front, and on top of that, started introducing software that was capturing our faces, yes, but also trying to actively fix it.
The first Instagram photo was...
Y'all check me and my mom out. Baby Bert and Mama Bert. We look all right? You know what I'm saying? Baby Bert, what y'all think? Oh, I'm top shit? Yeah, well, now I'm
29 years old.
So not too much on me, all right? Not too much. That was me. I don't know how old I was then, but I'm a grown-ass man now.
Wait, hold on. I know you guys usually skip this part of the video, but give me 1 second. I want to put you guys on real quick on a way to make some extra money that is 100% legit, and you can do it all from your phone. TesterUp is a platform that works with games to find new users just like you to test their games out. These apps and games are willing to pay new users to get on their platform because 9 times out of 10, they genuinely actually like playing the game. And the app in return ends up making money because you're playing the game that they paid you to play. I know that sounds a little bit too good to be true, but this is why I'm breaking it down for you so you understand the business behind it and how it works. TesterUp helps put money back in your pocket that these platforms are willing to pay for new users. So if you already like playing games on your phone, click the link in the description or use the QR code on the screen. You're gonna make a free account. It's completely free to do, and you can start making $10 to $20 off of games that you already love playing. This isn't a get rich quick scheme, so it's full transparency here, but if you're dedicated enough and you like playing games on your phone, there's people already making hundreds of dollars as well. Again, it's completely free to try. use the QR code on the screen or click the link in the description. Check it out and make some extra cash.
Instagram photo was of your girlfriend's foot with a stray dog.
Yeah.
But it was maybe the first filter that was even more consequential.
She said, I'm not going to post photos unless I can make them look great, so you probably should add filters. And I was like, okay, I'm going to try making a filter.
How quickly did it become something that you realized could be not just big, but really big?
The way we saw it, we kind of had lightning in a bottle, and it was our job to capture it and to continue to work on it, not screw it up.
As the years went by, Instagram became almost like a digital mirror. It showed us who we were, but it also showed us who we could be. Suddenly, we were seeing filters not only on Instagram, but other platforms like Snapchat.
I think Snapchat really is the one that cooked it. I feel like Instagram filters didn't really happen until after. Snapchat's really what it's like, okay, the era of the filters. And correct me if I'm wrong.
TikTok, and we could blur, smooth, cinch, and eventually create an entirely new face right at our fingertips.
It's like an enhancement. Like you just look like a more put together, cleaner, or less sweaty, or, you know, longer eyelashed version of yourself. So that like flawless, kind of superficial look is what all these celebrities are, like you were mentioning, the Kardashians or Jenners will look like with their full faces of makeup. I think it really becomes attractive to be able to utilize filters to look that way in an instant.
But what happens when that face is seen from someone else's lens? Well, recently we got a real-time answer.
Michaela Nogueira's makeup looked horrible. Fans keep comparing photos of Michaela at the Hannah Montana 20th anniversary red carpet. This is her and her Get Ready With Me, and this is who showed up to the carpet. Miss Hannah Bellfire Nogueira. We could all act shocked, or we could all just say that we saw the real Michaela Nogueira on the red carpet this night. This look was a disaster all around, from the nail tech to the hairstylist to the makeup.
Alright, you're hating hard. You're hating way too hard. You're hating hard. Damn, let her live her life, man. Let her live her life. What's up with you, bruh? Don't let me get on your ass, nigga. Come on, man. Let me not say too much before I get canceled. But you going too hard on Shorty.
Artist who, you know, she did her own makeup. Even down to the purse and the way that she stacks her jewelry, it screams insecure.
And it
Alright, bro. Somebody need to slap that nigga.
Became something people found hard to ignore, because it's not just about someone looking different. People are reacting to when the face they know doesn't show up in person or shows up outside of their usual environment.
Hey, how's it going, guys? Good to see you today. I haven't seen you in a while. How have you been?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. I posted you on TikTok and it went viral because people said you didn't look like how you look like on...
I know, I'm breaking out right now, so...
I mean, I thought you looked the same. Is there...
I think she looks alright.
Something different I'm missing?
No.
Alright, well, good to see you guys.
Yo, these TMZ niggas are Hollywood fakes. They weird as hell. That is so, like, lame to be going up to a woman asking her that.
Internet has been discussing Michaela's looks for a very long time now,
God.
but it spiraled all over again when she stepped foot on the red carpet of the Hannah Montana 20th anniversary premiere. A woman came on camera, she asked a simple question, and the video went viral from there.
Why doesn't her makeup eat when it's not on her camera? Why doesn't her makeup look how it looks here on everybody else's camera? Maybe it's a filter.
She don't even look like she got the same eyes.
What do you guys think? Why doesn't her makeup look as good as it does when it's not on her profile, on her TikTok?
People started noticing that Michaela's usual look wasn't showing up the same once she stepped away from her camera. Her brightly lit, perfectly angled videos weren't lining up with what people were seeing from different angles.
At this point, I don't even know why Michaela still talks to y'all, because once again, y'all have harassed her into turning her comment section off. She is currently going viral for her appearance at the 20th anniversary Hannah Montana special, because her appearance on interviews in front of their cameras looks different than what's on her page. Specifically,
At the end of the day, it's real what's happening. It's definitely real. I see what everyone's talking about, but I just don't think, I don't fuck with y'all bullying her though, bruh. That's lame. That's lame.
People feel like her face and her makeup
like that one
looks
sweet
very
nigga that was
different.
just
It's not
hating.
flattering in comparison to what she posts online. And honestly, I think it's just the difference in camera angles, because everybody swears that they're the baddest on TikTok and Instagram until I go over to your mama's Facebook page and see the real you.
Almost like it's not her makeup, it's her face. She looks a mess, she's ugly, and just a lot of photo comments that really twist the knife started circulating online. And I don't know, y'all, it just seems like one big fat bully party to me. But that's just me.
Oh no, woman that you guys always call ugly modifies herself to look better so people can stop calling her ugly, but it doesn't matter anyway because they're gonna call her ugly anyway, because that's the plight, right? That's the game.
What the F is wrong with y'all? Today I saw that basically the entire internet was attacking this one influencer at the Hannah Montana premiere for her physical appearance. These videos from men and women alike hating on her looks and disguising it as a think piece. And I saw this one particular video that said, what, we can't critique her, we can't give her constructive criticism? That's not critiquing, that is bullying.
And normally influencers stay out the mix when it comes to addressing things like this. If I had Michaela's money, sorry, I can't hear you over my card swiping. But Michaela actually addressed it more than once, even saying things that kind of sound like she's in agreement.
I've said this a million times and I will defend it until I'm in the grave, that there are no filters on my videos. There is constant confusion about why I look different in person than in my videos. I want to make something very clear. I am aware that I'm not an attractive person.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
Nah, bro. This is crazy, bro. Again, man, y'all know me. I'm not this tender guy. Like, we can accept harsh truths over here, but I've never been one to just be co-signing no negativity bullshit, bro. Like, this is sad, man. Why y'all doing this girl like this, bro? Let her live her life, man. I'm sorry you going through this, Michaela. Damn. About to make me get teary-eyed in this motherfucker, huh?
I'm aware that I'm not, like, aesthetically pleasing to look at or, like, photogenic. It's really easy to take a bad photo of me.
Me too. I feel you, girl. Me too. I actually suffer from this. I'm not photogenic. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with you presenting yourself in the best way from your platform. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you see a picture of me just walking down the street and you just take one, I might come out looking like chop shit. But obviously, I'm not going to post a chop shit photo of myself. I want to look the best version of myself too. So I'm not mad at her doing what she do. My whole thing is, though, where I feel like people start to lose the plot, not saying her specifically, is that you don't want to become the type of person where you altering your photos and putting all these filters on, and then you genuinely think that's who you are. You genuinely, because it's like, what I will also say is, you shouldn't even, I'm not saying you can't use a filter or whatever. Again, I'm not big on that. I'm a nigga, so I feel like this is more like a woman thing. But it's like, you get to the point where you changing your face so much to where it's genuinely not you. That's where I think the line gets crossed. Not saying that that's her life, but what I do think is okay is, yeah, like, why would she be posting photos that she don't think is the best version of herself or the best angle of herself? It could just be that simple. It could just be that simple. Y'all are grabbing her from angles that she doesn't find the most flattering, which is fine. She's a celebrity. It is what it is. But when she's posting on her platform, she's picking what are her favorites, which tend to be her best angles or whatever. So that's why it looks different. You know, not everybody's photogenic, bro. Not everybody has the perfect, even face, super looks maxing face. What do you want a nigga to do? Start hammering my face and shit? Like the clavicular niggas and whatnot? Damn, let a nigga live his life, bruh.
Don't have the best side profile, which I've talked about and I've shown. I don't know why I look different in person. I don't.
It's sad to hear, but let's be honest, we've seen this before. This is a rising phenomenon that's becoming more common the more makeup, filters, and editing start shaping how we look.
There's a very popular influencer on here who was crying, saying that people are saying she looks different in person and she doesn't know why. She continues to say, like, I know I'm not conventionally attractive, which is heartbreaking to hear that anybody thinks that about themselves. Girl, you're beautiful. She also says, like, I don't use filters. I don't know why I look different in person. And I think I know just a little bit. When people do full extreme glam in person, it just doesn't translate the same. That is why men hate birthday makeup so much. Even if it's blended well, it just translates different in person than it does on the camera.
But what really shines light on it is how people respond to it. Because once someone gets used to seeing you a certain way online, instead of just recognizing your face, they're going to expect it, demand it. And when you mix that expectation with allegedly heavily edited, allegedly filtered content, it's not surprising people start questioning what they're really seeing.
But why is she the only one that looks so different all the time? Why is she the only one that looks
Woman. Listen, lady. You be nice. Cause you can get it too. Weirdo. Okay? Not too much.
so vastly different? This isn't all about angles and lighting.
Hold on. I'm seeing the filter flitter on your face as you talking. Pay attention, chat. Just pay attention. You can see the filter on her face.
Vastly different. This
is. You seen it? You seen it? You seen that little glitch? You seen that little glitch on her nose? Not too much. You better be nice, cause you can get it too.
All about angles and lighting. She's doing something. Something is definitely going on with that chin. She's filtering it down. It is much, much smaller in all of the stuff that she puts out.
Okay, man. Don't let me call Kim Possible and put and my nigga Ron. You know what I'm saying? Not too much. Hold on. You got something to say? I didn't know you was moving like this, Rufus. I didn't know you was moving like this. Not too much. Not too much. Not too much. Come on. Not too much. Let's calm that down. Let's just focus on ourselves and our own looks. Not too much
out there. But when somebody else is photographing her or videoing her, it is not that small. It is not that sharp. It is different.
People don't care if you're turned to the side, 90-degree angle, if you're upside down. Your face needs to stay consistent. Now, here's where it gets weird, but not only that, it gets weirdly parasocial. And look, we're not gonna sit here and pretend that it's weird that people feel some type of way when influencers don't look the same in person. But
these hoes out here making the video sticker
feeling and pour all their energy into it.
I didn't know they was
really
doing that.
Shows you how personal influencers' faces are to them.
I'm telling you, Michaela Nogueira, she must have her filter on Power Ranger mode because it's working overtime, honey. I've been calling out Michaela for the past 5 years, girl. Like, seriously, when people get on here and they're like, well, I don't really know. I know. I watched every video. I've been blocked I don't know how many times.
Have you all noticed that it's the sweet niggas that got the biggest opinions on this shit? Am I noticing a pattern? Or is that just this video? What's going on with y'all?
You posted this, Michaela, on your TikTok. And then this is what we saw on the Hollywood red carpet. Oh, honey, and I thought I was the clown. I can't. I tried and I can't. I tried and I can't.
Michaela's real face. Here she is at the buffet. Michaela went to the buffet while in Las Vegas. Her bestie Sydney Slays posted a video of her eating at the buffet, and look, that's Michaela's real face. Very rare do we see Michaela's real face, you guys. Take it in.
And it's not just a few comments and videos here and there. People are making video after video, analyzing, studying her face like she's an exhibit, breaking her down from every angle. There's even dedicated AI pages built on her demise.
Why does Michaela Nogueira's face look like an evil witch? Because she's self-conscious about how people...
Damn, bro. Why are they doing this? This is crazy. Nobody's supposed to be done like this, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Especially when she's already come out and addressed it, bro. She says she insecure about that shit. She says she knows she not photogenic, bro. Let her live her life. God damn.
People judge her face. She relies heavily on filters and post-production to smooth her skin and tweak proportions. It's basically a polished version of her. But in real life, without those enhancements, the overfilled look stands out more, creating that obvious pillow face effect.
So now there's back and forth on whether people are being too mean or just reacting to what their eyes are seeing.
Canceling Michaela because she's chopped in person is crazy. Crazy. Like, we're canceling people because they're chopped. Do we hear ourselves? I don't even like Michaela. I don't think her recommendations are good. I think she's a sellout. But we're canceling her because she's chopped. We are doomed.
I do think you guys are being a little bit too harsh and dramatic on Michaela. And I will go further and say that I feel like if a lot of people are in Michaela's shoes, I really don't think they can handle it. And I get it, like she's an annoying influencer and all this type of stuff.
A lot of y'all wouldn't be able to handle this influencing shit. You know, and that's not no diss to the regular folk. You know, I appreciate everybody that watches and supports me. You know what I'm saying? But I've always challenged y'all to send your critiques. I could take it. Say whatever you want in my comment section, right? You know what I'm saying? Keep it G real over here with the Where You At family. But just, you know, in general, when y'all are scrolling and giving y'all feedback, just think, if everything you did and every single move you made was under the magnifying glass, would you be able to handle the fire that some of y'all be dishing out in these comment sections? Reality is, most of y'all might have blew your shit off in GTA if you was dealing with this shit. So just be courteous. I'm not saying you all can't give y'all feedback, man. You know, that's what this internet shit's for. It's about community. It's about criticism. It's about leaving comments and giving your feedback. But some of y'all really out here just trying to tear people down. That should be nasty. All I'ma say is, I am
29 years old.
And never in my entire life have I left a nasty comment on some random influencer's video, post, or anything. Never. And I don't even think, if I've left a comment that's more than like a sentence or two, it might be because I'm adding a lot of context into responding to one of y'all on one of my videos. But like, just the whole idea of just leaving a negative ass comment under somebody's like content, to me, it's honestly just lame. Like, I don't know. Again, constructive criticism, cool. Giving feedback, cool. But just straight up like hate comments, that's a different level of low that I just don't think my brain has ever gone to. So again, I don't mean to call y'all out, but if you watching this know what you've done and what you haven't done. And if you feel a little offended by what I'm saying, hey man, it might be time to look in the mirror and be like, yo, what the hell I got going?
Like, I do feel like some people are very, very harsh, and it's easy to be harsh and negative and nasty to someone. Like when you're in the comment section.
Michaela under attack again. Y'all over here talking about her not looking the same in the photos from the Hannah Montana thing versus what she be looking like in her own stuff. She really didn't look that different. She didn't. Y'all be dragging it. Y'all just don't like that lady.
We're not gonna sit here and just lie either. She did look different, but I feel you though. We ain't got to drag her though.
And it is bullying. It is bullying at this point.
Yeah.
Something about this situation isn't sitting right, and it goes a lot deeper than you think. Y'all remember earlier when we talked about how the camera used to just capture you as you were? Well, fast forward to today, the camera isn't capturing you like it used to. The camera is creating a version of you. And today, what we see on camera is starting to matter more than what we see in real life.
I actually think one of the saddest parts of my life before I decided to lose weight and change my appearance was that I was so unhappy with how I looked that I never took pictures of myself. I have several years where I have like maybe 3 selfies to account for the entire time because I just did not want to have to like try and present a good version of myself and allow myself to exist on the internet or allow that to be documented. And it's so sad because the purpose of your face is so much more than it being desired.
The biggest scam of our generation, well, one of the biggest scams of our generation is pictures being the highest measure of beauty. Pictures don't even have the capacity to capture what we see in those moments. That's why pictures being the measure of beauty really bothers me, because we're meant to be viewed through interaction. Like, it's very rare that you'll be talking to somebody and they're just there like posed up like no, that's a pose for a picture. But when people are interacting, I really feel like you get to see the full essence of their beauty.
And that's why, you know, again, some people, if we're really going to break this down like on an attraction level, some people are actually more attractive the more you get to know them. Because personality is a part of beauty. Personality is a part of attraction. And, you know, that goes both ways for men and women. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure my ladies, y'all can confirm out there that there's guys that you might have met that you aren't necessarily attracted to or overly attracted to at first, but as you get to know them, as you get more comfortable around them, you know, they become way more desirable. And the same goes, you know, for guys, you know, dating women. So again, we're not going to sit here and be ignorant to the fact that, like, there's people that are just conventionally attractive. There's people that just, for the most part, is like a one size shoe fit all. You know, everybody thinks they're overall beautiful. But again, man, we are in that modern day where it's like people are just so addicted to these images, these online personas, and are forgetting that, yo, when this camera turns off, there's a real world outside. You know what I'm saying? And you have to live in that real world, and you have to be confident in who you are in that real world. Like, this internet shit is cool. Again, I'm an influencer. It might sound hypocritical. I spend a lot of time on the internet. I spend a lot of time posting and doing whatever on the internet. But it's like, this camera does turn off, and you do have to have a life outside this shit. That's the shit that really matters, bro.
With the everyday use of makeup and filters that literally rebuild your face, it's starting to show something. And that is that a lot of people are living in a digital la-la land.
I met Michaela in 2023. I believe it's been 2 years now. So we're walking and we see a group of girls. We see it's a bachelorette party. And we're trying to figure out if it's Michaela, because like we see her, but we don't think it's her because she looks completely different, unrecognizable. I had no idea it was her, but I watch her videos all the time. I had no idea if it was her. This is how she looked when she filmed the video of her getting ready for her bachelorette party that night when she was going out, and the night I took a picture with her. It's the same day and everything, but this is Michaela in real life. This is
Alright, bro. I think I'm done with this video. I'm not gonna lie. Just in the sense of, it's like, people are just, one, they're repeating the same thing over and over again, and I don't want to use this as an opportunity to just, it's like, what did you get out of this? I mean, I guess you got 1 million likes here. It seems like the video went viral, but it's just like, you stopped and asked for a picture because you were a fan of this person. You enjoyed this person's content, and then you take it and flip it to demonize and weaponize and talk about how bad she looks. Bro, people are nasty, man. Love y'all, appreciate y'all. Where you at, family? Make sure you guys tap into the Twitch stream so you never miss a live stream reaction. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this, man. I'll see you on the next one.
Where you at, Berto?